And welcome back to Littles By Lira. Let's make a nautical wreath today. To begin, you're going to want one of the Dollar Tree foam wreath forms. It's green and circular. You're going to want approximately 6 bags of sea glass. I used just the regular. If you can find green and white and red, that would be perfect. And I used the nautical cord, also from the Dollar Tree, and it's the white, really soft cotton one. It's not the twine jute cord one. To begin, I took my nautical rope and I pulled it apart so that I had 3 strands of it, not the one braided, well, not really braided, twisted. I took one of those strands and taking a bit of hot glue, I secured the top of the strand to the wreath and just slowly began making my way around, making sure that the entirety of the wreath form was covered. I didn't want to see any green. I just wanted that nautical rope on there. When I got that finished wrapping around, I made a little hanger and just secured it with hot glue to the back of the wreath form. Now, I'm not going to leave this part out. I want you to know, after all was said and done, I weighed the wreath, and it's like 3 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot until you start thinking about where you're going to hang it. I highly recommend that you use a little bit more than just the hot glue to secure the hanger to the back. You know, you don't want it to fall. It's pretty when it's all done, and, you know, you saw the pictures at the beginning. After all the hard work that you put into this, you don't want it to break. So I suggest maybe tying the hanging piece to the back or using some heavy gauge wire as your hanger, not just the hot glue and the nautical rope. Although I will say I haven't had a problem with it breaking, but that's as of yet. If you live in a warm climate or plan to put this someplace in full sun, yeah, definitely use something else to make sure to keep it up. See here that I took a piece of the nautical rope and put a piece of tape around it so that when I cut through the middle of the tape, both ends were secured and I didn't have to worry about the nautical rope unraveling completely. This is just good for storage. It's what I do. You don't have to do it. It's all up to you. And here you just see how I'm fussing and finagling it until I get it. It was about 1.5 inches from the end to the end of the hanging rope, if that helps at all. Sorry, some of this has gone a little bit out of frame. I have changed my setup yet again, trying to find the most bestest way to film my videos. Oh my goodness, guys, the weather has changed, and wow, my brain apparently has just gone south for the winter. Here's hoping it'll be back for the next video. As always, it's an allergy day. If you hear sniffling, I do apologize. I don't know how to not. I apologize. When that was done, I got one of these packs of fairy lights from the Dollar Tree. And before I even untangled the fairy light wire, I unscrewed the back using a little tiny screwdriver, which incidentally you can also get at the Dollar Tree in their automotive section. And it comes in a pack of 6. I unscrewed the back, put some batteries in just to confirm that the light actually does work, and yay, it did. So once that was done, I screwed the back onto it, and then I glued the fairy lights around the wreath form itself. A little bit of hot glue here and there just to make sure that the wire stayed in place. And when that was done, I glued the battery pack to the back of the wreath, making sure that I glued it with the screw on side up so that when the batteries do go out, I can, change them and won't have to disassemble everything in the world to get, lights to turn back on and off again. And as you can see, I just used hot glue. Now, when you first look at it, you're going to be wondering, well, this is just going to hang really, really weird because, you know, you've got this big lump of plastic in the back of your wreath. Fear not. It will all come together in the end. The sea glass is excellent for puffing out the wreath and getting it to sit away from the door. It's also, since it's heavy, it will hang down and it won't look bad. It'll look good when it's done. Again, you saw the picture at the beginning. I'm really proud of this, guys. It turned out so pretty, and it doesn't have to be just for Christmas wreath. A lot of people just do wreaths at Christmas time, but like if you have a swimming pool or a nautical themed bedroom, bathroom, whatever, yeah, use this in there. It's got really pretty lights shining through it, all different colors. And like I said, if you wanted to make this for a Christmas time wreath, just go ahead and use red, green, and white or clear glass, or, you know, whatever your color aesthetics are. Dollar Tree's bags are like a light aqua color, dark blue, dark green, white, and clear, if that helps at all. And then you just see I'm going around the wreath, taking some nautical glass, pulling out bigger pieces, littler pieces to fill in, and just gluing it around. The glass seems to stick really well to the nautical rope with just hot glue. If you like my content today, I hope that you will hit that like button. And if you like other stuff that you've seen or would like to see more, I hope you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube may or may not let you know when I upload a new video. And, you know, just keep coming back and hanging out with me. I appreciate that you're spending time with me today. And I hope that you have an excellent, day, week, month, year, all of the above, 20 minutes, whatever gets you through. Now, this is a super easy project. It is just time consuming. So I suggest grabbing a phone or your TV or computer, putting on a fun movie or binge watch a TV series, or hey, binge watch my channel because shameless plug, and just get comfy and, you know, start gluing. Wrapping the wreath does take some time, and gluing all of the sea glass to the wreath also takes a fair amount of time, but it's fun. And as you know, I have said a couple times now, because I'm really proud of this one, it does turn out super pretty. The light that shines through it is absolutely gorgeous. You can take a little bit of glass cleaner or a polishing cloth and go through and just wipe down the sea glass when you're done, or, you know, before you adhere everything together. But I kind of liked leaving it a little dusty because it gives a softer, warmer glow, in my opinion, to the sea glass. All right, that does it for me, guys. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.